we got an announcement, or a teaser rather, from BEACN. So they previously talked about their BEACN Mix, which looks to be a mixer or a GoXLR-like kind of device of some sort. We don't have a ton of information about it. They have now teased their BEACN mic, which is a product I teased 2 years ago when I said someone was making a USB dynamic microphone finally. This is it. Now, granted, we got other ones like it, the Shure MV7 and the Samsung Q9U, so technically, you know, I could have been predicting that as well. But the BEACN mic has been coming for a while. This is from people who used to work on GoXLR. I can't really tell details about the story, but GoXLR is run by a very old school, old hat company that didn't really allow them to do a whole lot or support the product much. And so they went and made their own product. And they're making a few different creator and streaming focused products that no one else is making the specs of anywhere close. So this is a DSP powered microphone. So all the audio processing you can think of in the GoXLR, but presumably improved. We don't know yet, but presumably improved. But built inside the USB microphone. It is a dynamic capsule, which is much better for desktop streaming and the like. I am stoked to see someone doing that. It has what they're calling real-time adaptive noise suppression, which most noise suppression you'd run on a microphone for your streaming would be real-time. I'm not sure what they... Adaptive is kind of a claim, I guess. We'll see what that means. And then what they're saying is crystal clear 32-bit float / 96 kilohertz sound. So I want to talk about this just for a minute because there's been a lot of debate and some people over on the TikToks are wanting to argue with me because they think they know audio best or whatever. Now, I'm going to preface this because I guess it was slightly uncool that I didn't do so beforehand, but I was time limited. We don't know what they mean yet by 32-bit float because 32-bit float could be a couple, it could be a couple different things because it could just be the processing container that all of their post-processing is done in, which is still great and totally fine and helpful, awesome, but it could also mean actually capturing audio at 32-bit float. And I made a whole video about this with my review of my Sound Devices Mix Pre 3 audio recorder as well as the Zoom F6 because I bought the Mix Pre 3 Mark II for that 32-bit capability because it basically allows you to never have to worry about what your gain is set at because you will never clip because you have like so much crazy dynamic range in your audio. You can go all the way from whispering to shouting or shooting a gun off and you'll never, like you'll break your microphone before you clip. Or your microphone will clip like in the capsule itself before you clip. And that is really freaking cool. And so if they're actually capturing in 32-bit float like that, then streamers who aren't always the best at setting gain or learning audio levels or balancing that properly can not really worry about messing up their audio and ending up with poor results and never clip and still have their post-processing applied in a way that is high quality. But keep in mind, I don't know that if they're capturing in 32-bit float or if it's just processing, there's a difference and one is more marketing gimmicky than the other. But while there are ways to do this with 24-bit, the Elgato Wave stuff has clip guard, which is basically a safety track, which runs at 20 dB lower than your main track. That's one strategy that a lot of audio recorders used before. 32-bit is just another approach. And so you have both available to you. We'll see how this goes. But I am super stoked for this because this is a lovely dynamic mic looking kind of thing. And we need more of those in development instead of the same Blue Yeti clone condenser microphones. Someone in chat before I got to this topic asked, do I know when it will come out? Nope. And if I did, I couldn't tell you because they haven't said it yet.